And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there at goal. Then it's Porter. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Murray in at the guard position. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Giles. Jones is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Covington in at the small forward. Now here's Nurkic. Releases from 15. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's Porter with the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington passes to Lillard. For Murray. Misses off the left iron. Jokic high post. To the inside. Outside for Murray. To the middle. Nurkic with the steal. Jones with it. Now Bol defending. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Stolen by Gordon. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Murray surveying the D. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Now here's Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Now Porter, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Porter finds Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Lillard. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray against Lillard. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You know, even from that close in, Covington's got to maintain his poise against that kind of tight defense.
Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. And the pass to Bol. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with no one around. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Jokic. Wide open look. Rebounded by Covington.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And here is Murray after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Murray kicks to Jokic. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Here's Nurkic. Can't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Anthony is out there with Collins. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. It's stolen by Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. That one goes in. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. On defense, the Nuggets following the basket by C.J. McCollum. He feeds it to Collins. The tray. McCollum, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Powell with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for McCollum. Now here's Lillard. He has 5. Lobbed up there for Collins.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Campazzo covered by Anthony. Millsap. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Norman Powell's checked in for Lillard. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Fernie Simons. Now, here is Morris. Down low. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Morris against McCollum.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Here's Millsap. That shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Powell, no one around him. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
And usually amongst the leaders, in the offensive rebound rate. Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now, here is Morris. Good D by McCollum, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here's McCollum. Cantor finds McCollum. Clock at 6, and stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. Floats it up for Murray. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Powell. Portland again missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Stolen by McCollum. Jumps up, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Ever the opportunist, McCollum probing for a weakness, finds one and exploits it.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jokic
has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Denver. Cole is out there with Jokic. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the shooting guard position.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy. And yet, they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Green kicks to McGee. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 13. Loads it up for Millsap. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
After setting the screen, he gets out of that screen quickly and beats the defense to the spot.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Rivers dishes to McGee. Morris outside. Pass to Rivers. To the paint. Millsap inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. And they go to the intentional foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. Powell for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 13. Millsap passes to Rivers. Back to Millsap. And Millsap snaps it in.
When he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Millsap kicks to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pulls up. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Green. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. Back to Canner. Anthony finds Canner. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 9 points.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense.
And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Jones. Anthony is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the point. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Trailblazers leading by 16. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Powell dishes to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Anthony. That's tipped. Now Bowl. Pass to Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray right side. And finished off by Porter.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Back to McCollum. Feeds it to Collins. Anthony, the pass to Collins. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Kanter kicks to McCollum, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. A different look now for Portland. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Murray against Lillard. And Murray, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Outside, Jones. He wants to get it to Nurkic, and does. Three-pointer, Lillard. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Good on the triple.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. From deep three-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bowl dishes to Gordon. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Portland.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions
for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. It's tipped. They get it back. And so it's Portland winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments.
Hey, Kevin, the map.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Robert Covington out there with Giles. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Here's Doncic. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. It's tipped and stolen by Richardson. Pass break, Dallas. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Richardson.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Now I'll use the easy assist over a risky shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 3-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic with it. Lillard picks him up. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish. Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile 3-level scorer.
Lillard misses. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Richardson gets a wide-open look. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard fires away from way outside. The long-distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 5.
The remarkable range of Lillard. I mean, you see these shots he makes from distance with ease, effortless release.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lillard finds Powell. Doncic against Lillard. Launches a 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Pass to Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And it's Dallas with another.
Doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot. When you can light it up like Richardson, why would you?
Lillard from deep 3-point land. They get it back.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Cauley Stein kicks to Doncic. Clock at 6. From deep. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Lillard from deep 3-point land. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
The star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent. A tremendous run.
Doncic looking it over. Right at the free throw line. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. You know, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Jokic against Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The shot by Lillard wide open. No good with the triple. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Powell. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Collins. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portland. Collin comes in for Anthony Simons. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Hardaway against Jones. Hardaway passes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Knocks it loose. Kleber inside. Covered by Anthony. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Dallas.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And McCollum puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland. Brunson scanning the floor. A 3 ball. And Jones pulls it down. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Can't hit from in close. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kleber kicks to Brunson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Marjanovic passes to Brunson. No good on the triple. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Richardson in for Maxi Kleber. Collin passes to Collins. Here's Anthony. There's the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here we go, 1-on-1. Releases from 15. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And so here is Dallas. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Richardson from 13 feet. It goes down. Richardson's got 6 points.
Methodical from mid-range. Richardson an effective shooter, so his teammates trust his shot attempt.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Anthony can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Here's Collins. Back to McCollum. Takes it from 10, and that's good for 2. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And McCullough is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
Brunson against McCollum. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Fires for three. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Richardson outside. Hardaway against Jones. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound Mavericks. It's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
And the basket is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That shot wide open.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Here's Collins, a second chance effort. Here's Cantor. Kicks it out to Jones. Tries yet again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
He's off on the second. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers leading by 3. On the floor for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 2. Lillard way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Lillard's got 11.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Trailblazers leading by 5. At the elbow, it's Lillard. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Such an intelligent guy. I mean, have you guys heard Lillard's album? He spits bars. He's also excellent at reading and torching the defense, too.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the 3-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half. 3rd overall.
Lillard from deep 3-point land. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
If you go a step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, like, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And a deep three from Lillard. And just miss after miss right now. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
A different look for Dallas. Melly is checked in for Cauley Stein. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shoots from 12. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Covington.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out of transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Out to Doncic. For the lead. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Luka Doncic. Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Over Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum against Brunson. No good. Shot missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Collins. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Crafty poke fake by Cantor right there. Outwitted the defender and won himself a trip to the line.
Good on the second free throw.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
Thompson with it. Dishes it to Powell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Powell's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Cantor in the corner. Can't connect. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Dallas. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Josh Richardson. Cauley Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in its small forward. Here's Simons following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Nurkic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Doncic is checked in for Jalen Brunson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simon. Sinks the triple.
He's got 12 points from three-point range now. 9 have come in this half alone.
McCollum outside. It's deflected and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Richardson. Poked away. Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes to Carmelo. In the corner, Collins with it. McCollum left side. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Richardson dishes to Cauley Stein. Back to Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley Stein. Aware he must keep improving his pass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. McCollum, no good. Yes, that goes in.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just wanted more right now. You got to love the hustle.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harry Giles is checked in for Collins. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss. Cantor kicks to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Covington's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Mavs.
Now, here's Doncic. Down low. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
Lillard isn't afraid to get physical. In fact, he embraces any chance he can to get foul shots at.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Doncic. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Giles has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now Doncic fires the 3. Dallas again missing. Trailblazers trail by 6. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Here's Doncic. He gets that one.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Richardson finds Doncic. Six to shoot. And stolen by Lillard. The pass to Powell. From deep three-point range. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
But once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
Doncic with it. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other four guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip-in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The city of Denver is in. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Porzingis, Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's JaMychal Green, and it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Murray, and McGee kicks to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from McGee. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now Porter after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And it's Jokic missing. Richardson outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Well, the D can't give Richardson that kind of lane to the basket. He will jump all over any available space.
Doncic against Murray. Passes it to Green. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Richardson's running. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, the attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here is McGee. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Murray, the pass to McGee. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Porter against Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Paul Millsap is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Monte Morris subbed in for Michael Porter. And Dallas also making a switch. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. A different look for Denver. Bol, he's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for JaMychal Green. And it's Will Barton in for Murray. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Nicolo Melli comes in for Porzingis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Richardson. Here's Bol following the score by Dallas. The drive by Gordon. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
I swear Will Barton's got on track shoes when he's playing. Shot out of a cannon and converting it easily on the other end thanks to the run out.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Melli. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Doncic gets it to go.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Morris looking over the floor. Millsap has the open look. Morris. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Melly. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Doncic. Got a piece of it.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Rivers. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Denver with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Powell with the steal. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. He's off on that one, and it's Denver the other way.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Kleba back to Marjanovic. Brunson up top. 2 seconds left. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 3. Now the feed to Bull. At the top of the key, Gordon. Morris against Kleba. Here's Millsap. The kick out to Barton. 2 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Richardson in for Hardaway. Now here's Cauley-Stein. But they get it back. Richardson, no luck. Fast break, here we go. On up the court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, Bull, with the unique combination of height and skill, that's a challenge for any defender.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
The pass to Powell. Up top, Marjanovic. Hardaway up top, guarded by Porter. Hardaway, no good. Denver in the lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Up again. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Jokic against Powell. Outside Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Now the dish to Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic feeling it out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Passes it to Murray. Here's Green. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. And a close game so far through the first two.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. And one of the strengths of this Denver team is their depth. Shaq has been that way for
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for the Mavericks. Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Jokic. Murray kicks to Green. Back to Murray. Pass to McGee. Denver needs to get off a shot. Count that one. Porter's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Murray against Doncic. Outside, Porzingis from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Doncic, and he gets the whistle. 2 for... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's good on the putback.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Murray, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 4.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Here's Murray following the score by Josh Richardson. Porter passes to Jokic. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Richardson kicks to Doncic for the tie, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Barton dishes to McGee. Richardson against Rivers. Clock at 4. And again, Denver no good. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game. Melly is checked in for Dallas. Brunson the pass to Richardson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's good. This game is all even. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Millsap. Back to Morris. And stolen by Richardson. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Nicolo Melli. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Richardson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Morris kicks to Gordon. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For the lead, and he connects with the jumper. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Morris into the lane. Here's Millsap. They need this. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Marjanovic passes to Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Kleber kicks to Hardaway. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morris outside. One second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next, how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver. Green is out there with Jokic. And it's Rivers. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Now, here's Bull. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Cauley Stein. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney Smith. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Porzingis has got the lead up to 5 now for the man.
Can't go in soft. You got to have intention when you go in there on the glass. And Porzingis wanted to beat everybody to the ball that time.
Murray the pass to McGee. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's Richardson on the assist by Porzingis.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Now here is McGee. Murray the pass to Jokic. Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Doncic against Murray. Doncic right side. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
The pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis inside. He's against Green. Cauley Stein. Denver grabs the miss. To the inside. Jokic passes to McGee. Richardson gets a wide open look. That one a little long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
McGee dishes to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jokic.
Yeah, the inside game of Jokic continues to improve. Adept at using that big body, finding an angle, and taking advantage.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Richardson for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McGee. Back to Porter. To the middle. And no good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Monte Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic finds Richardson. Now here's Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Richardson with it. Powell trying to free himself up. Richardson, good.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Now, here's Jokic. McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's stolen by Morris. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
And they double up Doncic. Richardson outside. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic gets it to go.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Richardson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, they've got Michael Porter. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And it's McCollum in the corner. Outside, Covington. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. McCollum, no good. And here's Denver. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic. Nurkic with the block. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Powell, the pass to Covington. Back to Powell. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Barton kicks to Murray. A three-pointer, no good. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lillard looking around.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Murray against Lillard. And Jokic throws it down.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Inside, here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. He dishes it to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Barton outside. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. McCollum finds Lillard. Back to McCollum. Powell, no one around him. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it. The kick out to Porter. The 3. Back to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
How about that persistence there? Jokic refusing to give up on the glass.
Lillard attacking, and stolen by Gordon. Murray surveying the D. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Barton kicks to Murray. They get it again. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the 3. Another shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And the Nuggets going the other way. Barton, wide open, he fires, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lillard outside. The putback, there's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. Back to Jokic. For the three. Here's Gordon. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Rivers out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Millsap. And Millsap shoots it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
McCollum against Morris. McCollum dishes to Collins. It's good. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. Simons, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Morris. Pass to Millsap. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he's a fighter now, and he's physical, so he'll battle you inside, and Millsap's going to take it right at you. He really forces your hand when you're defending him.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Simons. Pass to Cantor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And really inside the paint is where Cantor thrives. His dominant approach lets him just own that space.
Morris finds Millsap. And here is Green. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And there it is for him.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Green. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morris, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
And so here's Denver after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Now the pass to Millsap. Green taking his time here. Back to Millsap. Stolen by Collins. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Boy, Hollis Jefferson, a terrific athlete who actually thrives in transition.
Morris kicks to Rivers. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good, unable to end this run. Portland leading. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Powell, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Count it. Jokic has got it all tied up now for Denver.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
Now here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Damian Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Murray against Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep.
Boy, the determination on defense is...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Some struggles for Portland in the first quarter. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8. And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. Defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Now here's McCollum. Lillard with no one around. They get it back. Nurkic. Lillard on top. And here's McCollum for 3. Nurkic. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Murray against McCollum. The kick out to Barton. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. From the arc. keeps it alive, and it's Lillard on the follow. Lillard's got 8 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. Nurkic with the block. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Murray. Feeds it to Gordon. Covington with the steal. McCollum against Gordon, and foul on the shots. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Martin dishes to Gordon. From 10 feet out. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Covington. Can't throw down the putback. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Nuggets trail by 4. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Collins. Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
To the middle. Anthony, the pass to Simons. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
For Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Millsap passes to Green. Dishes it to McGee. Count the basket. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Very tough hoop there for McGee. Even though he's in tight, guys, it takes a lot of focus to convert over that kind of defense.
Collins and Portland again with the bucket.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Green passes to Millsap. Morris outside. And the rejection by Collins. One-on-one here. It's tipped. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. 27 seconds left to play in the third. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean,
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Green. He's out there with Aaron Gordon. Paul Millsap out there with Morris. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Powell against Gordon. Millsap kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. Campazzo up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Anthony. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Anthony Simons. Morris inside. Covered by Hollis-Jefferson. Here's Green. The shot off that time. Collins with some nice D. It's McCollum with the drive. Kicks it to Kanter. It's stolen by Green. Now Rivers. McGee with it. Now defended by McCollum. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Millsap passes to Green. Back to Millsap. Stolen by Collins. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Morris looking over the floor. Stolen by Kanter. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Powell, he's checked in for Hollis-Jefferson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Shoots the 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Nurkic.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. The 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. Powell with the steal. Lillard from deep three-point land. But they'll get another chance. Nurkic the pass to Covington. Lillard outside. This one for 3. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon kicks to Barton. Denver the rebound. Gordon finds Barton. Murray outside. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the lead. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the
2K Sports brings you the NBA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Doncic. Porzingis is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Giles. Then it's Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point. Now here's Lillard. Anthony down low, working on Cauley-Stein. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Richardson against Lillard. Richardson kicks to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Cauley Stein. No good on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Anthony, the pass to Jones. Lillard outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here is Lillard. Pass to Anthony. That one, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. A putback. Cauley Stein grabs the ball. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Giles. McCollum's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And then for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Monday Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson in for Hardaway. McCollum, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. No coverage that time. Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum with the ball. And there's the pass to Cannon. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here's Richardson. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Collins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cantor kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richardson the pass to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Richardson finds Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Anthony. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Outside Hardaway. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Collins. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McCollum's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland. Pass to Marjanovic. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Now here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses the 3. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Brunson. The feed to Powell. One-on-one fast break. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
Pass to Powell. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith passes to Richardson. Here's Porzingis. Got a hand on it.
Wow, fantastic to see Hollis Jefferson hit it twice on the pipes. Extends out and sends it back.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Kanter. Harry Giles comes in for Norman Powell. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Now here's Richardson. Out to Porzingis from downtown. The rebound by Giles.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Anthony's checked in for Collins. 1:05 left in the first half. Lillard against Doncic. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lillard looking around. Good work there as it goes. Lillard's got 5 now.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Doncic.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lillard outside. High post, Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Here's Giles. And the last second attempt does not go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Cauley Stein. Porzingis is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic, and it's Richardson in at the 2. Now here's Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis over Giles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Richardson gets a wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jones kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Giles the pass to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Lillard's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Richardson dishes to Doncic. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Over Anthony, and it's Doncic missing. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Up and in on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Doncic against Jones. And Doncic gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Lillard against Doncic. Puts up a three, and it's Damian Lillard with the three. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fires from 18. Lillard misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And that one's good. Doncic.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Lillard the pass to Jones. And here's Nurkic. Cauley Stein defending. There's the pass to Lillard. The shot from 20 feet away. Lillard again missing. Mavericks trail by 5. From deep. But they recover it. Kleba kicks to Porzingis. Richardson the pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Giles. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Basket good. Doncic has got 8 points.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Passes to Carmelo. Lillard against Doncic. Now Lillard. 10 points for him. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Goes up on the high post. Kept alive.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. For 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Trailblazers leading by 7. Collins is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Kanter. Misses in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Mavs. Here's McCollum. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Marjanovic.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Powell finds Hardaway. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
McCollum, no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Dallas moving the ball around. From the low block, here's Marjanovic, and it's good for 2.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Powell. Back to McCollum. Launches it. But they get it back. Again, McCollum missing. Pass to Brunson. Takes it from 10. Misses off the right iron. Trailblazers leading by 3. Back to McCollum. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. McCollum against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. It's McCollum with the drive. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, the maturation of Enes Kanter. So fun to watch. The comfortability in a big-time moment. Love it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hardaway. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Nelly is checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
They retain possession. And here is Doncic. Beyond the arc. Stolen. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Anthony. Jones trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Jones against Doncic. And Jones sends it back. Doncic with the bucket. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Jones. It's tipped. Giles the pass to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Doncic outside. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard against Doncic. And Lillard gets double teamed. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Giles kicks to Jones. And a deep 3 from Lillard. But they recover it. It's good. And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end... It's Green, and it's Murray in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Now here's Murray. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. Oh, the power on that. Gruden.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Here's Green. Passes it to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the pass to Cauley Stein. Richardson kicks to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Here's Cauley Stein. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, the reach a factor there for Cauley Stein. I'd love to see him hit the boards a little bit more often.
Jokic passes to Porter. And stolen by Richardson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Doncic against Murray. 16 feet away. Doncic, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Green. McGee's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Richardson, no luck. It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a three-point game. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now the Mavericks moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside, Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Murray dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to McGee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Cauley Stein. Guarded by McGee. Outside, Porzingis. The jump hook. 2 points. That one goes.
Now this is where Porzingis can do the most damage. 7'3". He's got the height. He's going to shoot over just about anybody in the league.
Murray kicks to Green. Back to Murray. Dishes to McGee. Passes it to Jokic. Bucket is good.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had
selfless. I mean, you need to kill.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Gordon. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Bull in at the center, filling out the middle. Hardaway against Barton. Inside. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. Over Morris. Brunson, no good. The Nuggets trail. The pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Millsap kicks to Morris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Fires from 14. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brunson against Morris. Barton passes to Bull. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Nelly is checked in for the Mavericks. Richardson comes in for Maxi Kleber. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brunson up top. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Millsap. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Kicks to Rivers. Outside Millsap. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Josh Richardson.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Barton finds Gordon. And it's Jokic in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brunson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jokic has got 6 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson the pass to Kleber. Hardaway for 3. It's good from long range. Hardaway has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Barton outside. Back to Jokic. Barton in the corner. Pass to Jokic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for him.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Pass to Marjanovic. Powell against Millsap. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Millsap. JaMychal Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Porter's checked in for Barton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And that one's good, Jokic.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Doncic against Murray. And stolen by Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. They kick it out to Green. Porter passes to Green. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Richardson. Back to Cauley Stein. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break at the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. And Kenny, along with the incredible production Luka Doncic gives his lead. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Cauley Stein. Luka Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Jokic kicks to Murray. For the tie. Jokic passes to McGee.
A big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Denver's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Murray dishes to McGee. A reverse. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Doncic outside. Out to Porzingis. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. And the 3 ball is good. Porzingis has got 9.
Well, this is where his perimeter game just becomes dangerous for the opposition. Your defense extends out, and he can still bury those shots.
Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Down low. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Richardson. Now Doncic.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Passes it to McGee. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Rivers. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
It's Rivers on the wing. The feed to McGee. Rob. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A different look for Denver. Brunson finds Hardaway. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hardaway Jr., a great athlete, spotted a seam there and just attacked the defense.
The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:22 left in the third. Morris with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Millsap. At the top of the key, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Marjanovic. The pass to Powell. Over Morris. Powell dishes to Hardaway. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Gordon kicks to Morris. Pass to Bull. Barton outside. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Floats it up for Millsap. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's a 2 from Powell. And that one released in time, but no good.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end. Boy, he...
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Mavericks. Denver also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's JaMychal Green in for Morris. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Richardson against Murray. To the middle, McGee. Pass to Jokic over Cauley-Stein. And too long on the shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Mavericks leading by 8. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go that time.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And again, Denver no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jokic against Cauley-Stein. Lets it go from 11.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Porzingis passes to Cauley-Stein. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Cauley-Stein shooting with confidence that close around the rim.
Murray outside. Jokic score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Richardson for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up. Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic feeling it out. Over Murray. Doncic finds Hardaway. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Murray outside. Porter in the corner. On the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Can't go in soft. You got to have intention when you go in there on the glass. And Porzingis wanted to beat everybody to the ball that time.
From past the arc. Here's Green. Back to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Bol, he's checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Green.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
High post, Cauley Stein. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. From deep. The shot will not fall.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now, here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.